Hello. So finished for the day, which, as I'm sure you're very used to now, means get changed, get clothes covered in sawdust and plaster dust and all these things, and have a wash, um, which is good. Did a lot of sorting out today. Actually, the bath's gone from the bothy. The new sofa's brought over there. Um, I was offered a load of scrap wood. My friend Dirk, I was helping him clear out his. He's got a lockup. Well, he's getting rid of a lockup, so he had various bits and pieces in there. So got loads of bits of scrap wood in the trailer and chopped it all up. So now we've got an extra several weeks of firewood, which is amazing, really helpful. That'll save some cash. And yeah, and then just getting on with paperwork after paperwork after paperwork. These things really kind of they frustrate me because how did life suddenly become about filling in forms for other people? How does evolution get us to that place? Um, and also, there's just a fee for everything. It's so hard to actually get going with anything when it's like fee for this, fee for that. Give me 100 quid here and 200 quid there and 700 quid for planning permission. And before you've even bought a fucking pack of tiles, you've already spent a couple of grand on, well, just giving it to the council on the most part. So yeah, no, it's all right. It's just that's kind of getting me down. I had started having some trolls on my comments as well, which I can only assume means that people have started to notice the video. So I'll take that. But yes, so just to address the one that I had, I did delete it because he was clearly a racist fucker. But asking, calling me childish and asking why I use the term fascists to describe the sort of people I counter protesting against. Well, there's a number of reasons. From them actually throwing Nazi salutes at us to the string of convictions for bigotry, racism, fascism, and violence that the leaders have. This is a matter of public record. Look up Stephen Rennie if you don't believe me. But then, there's also this, this willful twisting of facts and reducing complex geopolitical issues down to boat people bad, immigrants bad. Let me tell you, um, the UK spends 0.5% of GDP on migration. That's both legal and illegal. This is a very small fraction of budgets that are used to deal with this. This is also what we're supposed to be doing and what we have previously been doing as a nation is offering aid and supporting democratic processes and supporting democratic leaders and helping to increase the security of nations across the world, and in doing so, help take away the reasons that people are fleeing those countries. Okay, we've always had budget for dealing and assisting with, um, international issues, international problems, helping people who are vulnerable. the only difference here is these people are coming to us rather than we're going to them. But demonising them because they're desperate is just stupid. Yes, a very, very small proportion of migrants are bad people and criminals, just like with any other group of people ever. There's this whole narrative that all migrants are coming to rape our women is absolutely horrendous and barbaric, and I think anybody who says it knows that they're lying, but is just using it to justify their ends, justify their own racist feelings. And 75% of all assaults on women happen in the home. There's an even higher percentage. I'm not going to say the percentage because I can't remember it straight off the top of my head, and I'm not going to be somebody who just throws out numbers that aren't correct. The vast majority of attacks on women come from people they know. In any group of people, however you want to define that group, there will be a certain proportion who are bad people. You can't avoid that. That is human nature. So reducing everything down to immigrants are bad, I don't like foreigners. Plus, let me tell you, not the only things they're talking about. The one I was at Saturday, there was some quite extensive transphobic speeches, which I reject with every fibre of my being. That's horrendous. And there was also a lot of climate change denial. And again, that's just willfully ignoring science. And, they say they want to protect their children. How about protect them by making sure they still have a world to live in when they grow up? You fucking morons. So, yes, in case anybody's wondering, that, along with many, many other reasons, is why I am quite happy to call these people fascists. And that's about me for today. I just kind of wanted to address that one because I am going to get trolls. I am going to get people who have different opinions. I'm going to get comments asking me questions, and I want to address them because, well, I think this is a dialogue. This is a record of who I am, / depending on when you're watching this, who I was as a person. And yeah, I'm very happy to engage, but I will call out haters whenever and wherever I see them.